Okay, Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns dropped, and it's time to do a story review on it. Yes, I did install Mortal Kombat 1 just because I needed some gameplay. I already uninstalled, and I did not buy Chaos Reigns. I just watched the cutscenes on it on YouTube. I got some things written down, and I'm pretty much going to do what I did for my story review for MK1, which I did 9 good things and 9 bad things, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna do, just because the story's shorter, I'm gonna do 6 good things and 6 bad things, and then I might have like some rapid fire notes. This is a spoiler review. If you don't want to get spoiled, you know, click off, watch it, and then come back. Or if you don't care and, you know, just here for the ride, it don't really matter to me. But spoilers. So getting this started off, fight choreography. Now I know I said this in my Mortal Kombat 1 story review, but I love fight choreography, especially more martial arts type of fight choreography, like shows like The Warrior, like Bruce Lee movies or Jackie Chan movies. I just like martial arts choreography. They're great. I think when they really started doing it was MK9, I think. It just looked a little wonky, but as time went on, it just got better and better and better. And I think Mortal Kombat 11 is where it just was really, really good. The main ones that I like, the World War II Johnny fighting the Chaos people. I don't know what to call them. The Chaos Fighters, whatever. Of course, Noob Saibot and Scorpion. That was a good fight. And Harumi at the wedding. I thought that was great. Those is probably like my top 3. This is a time where I actually like Rain. I just feel like his character has not been fleshed out. Even though we only got him in a small section, Rain said expeditiously, and I thought this shit was funny because I just immediately thought about T.I. I do actually like Rain and Tanya's relationship, how they're fleshed out. Like, I still like Melina and Tanya's more, just because it's more of like a low-key type of thing that they do. As far as like building a connection, you can see that Tanya and Rain actually care for each other. For Melina and Tanya, it just seems like they was just friends with benefits. Like, if we being for real, like, it just seemed like they was doing what they did, but like they was cool. Like, it ain't seem like Rain and Tanya's relationship was just executed better, but I still do prefer Melina and Tanya. Tanya with the with Orion, I thought that was fire. The scene where she's just talking to the dragon, I just thought, like, when it's just all pitch black and you just see Tanya's face in the dragon, she's floating in, it was fire. Noob Saibot in his shadow, bro. Man, this might be like the best like iteration of Noob Saibot as far as like utilizing his shadow for shit. He's just like nonchalant about certain shit and he just uses his shadow. Like, Cyrax like threw a bomb and then I think it hit him and then he turned into Saibot, or it hit Saibot and Saibot blew up. I can't remember. After you select Noob Saibot and then somebody gets hit before the fight starts, the opponent would hit the shadow and Noob would just walk away. When it was in Khaosrealm, I guess that's what it's called. I don't know what else to call it, but in Havoc's timeline, when they're talking to each other, you hear like their voices echo. It reminds me of Batman Arkham Knight.
Exhaust.
It appears infinite. How are we inside a citadel?
Do not try to make sense of it. Anything is possible in Havoc's domain.
How do you know the Citadel's secrets?
You solved it? Ah, but this is merely check, Detective. Soon I will be mating you.
I beg your pardon?
Wait, I meant chess. Chess, you base, gutter-minded savage!
It kind of fleshes out the realm of Khaosrealm or whatever this shit is. I don't know if they said it. If they did, I guess I missed it, but I don't know if they named it. But it just gives it its own character. That it's like, it's more unworldly, you know what I mean? Scorpion and Bi Han carried, bro. To me, they carried the story. I don't mind it. Still sucks that it's not Hanzo, but I'm gonna get to that. I feel like Cyrax and Sektor, they just was like lackeys. Like, they didn't really have shit to do. Like, they were just following orders. Now, time to get to the bad stuff. Sektor and Bi Han should have died. I get Liu Kang's whole preserving the peace. Bro, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and they gotta die. They gotta die. They are making it well known that they will forever be your biggest op, and they still really think that they can beat him. That's the craziest shit ever. They keep saying, yeah, when we get a revenge on Liu Kang, y'all not touching him. Y'all, he is a fire god. Y'all not touching Liu Kang. He literally created y'all fucking existence, and y'all think y'all about to actually win? Okay, pal. Clap both of them. They both should have just been marked off the timeline. Liu Kang helped take Havoc's evil out of Noob's sidebot. Liu Kang tried to save him from Melina because Melina was trying to mark them. And I honestly agree with her. They deserve to die, low-key. They do deserve to die. Garrus saved Noob's sidebot from catching a devastation of a beatdown from Liu Kang. Because if he would have laid one fucking finger on Liu Kang, bro, it would have been done. Garrus had to say, yo, you don't want no smoke with Liu, bro. Let me go ahead and freeze you now before you do some shit you regret. I guess I'm gonna call it a casket. I don't know what it was, but it was something and they was just trying to keep him there and save him or whatever. Sektor's dumbass broke him out. Let's get some more smoke. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, I get it. Bad guys are bad guys and they're always gonna try to go after the good guys. Liu Kang keeps talking about this peace shit, bro. Liu Kang, I don't know if you realize it or not, but bro, you're in a video game called Mortal Kombat. Somebody gonna die. And who better to do it than you? It's your timeline. Go ahead, mark them. We don't care. The only person who cares about Bi Han is Sektor. The only person who cares about Sektor is Bi Han. You mark them two people, nobody won't even miss them. You catching two bodies, rightfully so. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Liu Kang. Mark them. And another thing that he said in the announcement trailer, right? Which was like one of the coldest Liu Kang quotes of all time.
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
You said that shit and you murked Shang Tsung in the trailer for that shit. Because he was going around marking all the good guys and then you had to mark them. Why can't you do the same thing to them? Killing Shaolin, killing Shirai Ryu, and y'all still trying to preserve their life. Why? Sektor. I don't like Sektor in this game. I like Sektor as a character as far as Sektor's moves. I just don't like her. I don't like her, bro. I just don't. Bi Han and Sektor, they remind me of Superman and Wonder Woman in Injustice. Superman actually has a real reason to kind of think the way that he thinks. Noob Saibot doesn't really, but he just kind of convinces himself to have a reason to do what he does. The problem that I have with like Wonder Woman and Sektor is that they just blindly glaze just to glaze. Just to be a bad guy, they just blindly do it. Like, she hasn't given one reason why it's a good thing what he's doing. She just keeps saying, I agree with him. I agree. That's all she keeps doing. Bro, let his dad die and you just sitting there like, yep, yeah, this is a good person I should be behind. Like, give a reason, dumbass.
Had I not shown myself, you never would have found me. I share his vision for the Lin Kuei. We won't be bound by Liu Kang's limits. Retrieving Garrus is our priority. Rescuing Bi Han
Is secondary.
When this crisis ends, we settle our differences. Kuai Liang has forgotten how to honor his family.
Shut up, bro, shut up, my nigga, shut up.
When Sektor had the audacity to tell, I almost said Hanzo Hasashi, to tell Kuai Liang,
You would leave him to die? Have you no respect?
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up.
really? Is that what we doing, Sektor? It's a short story. I don't like the fact that it was short.
Greetings, brother. The future is chaos.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you, Kuai Liang.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Customer service. Get me straight to the bitch, bro. Customer service. Customer service.
And I kind of don't like the fact that it was kind of more centered in Havoc's timeline. I thought that they was going to jump, like, what was Liu Kang doing in this time, or like what was Melina, or what was any of them doing? Like, I get that they wanted to focus more on Cyrax and Sektor and like the DLC characters, because just to flesh them more out as characters, but I feel like they could have did some little jump cuts just to see what they was doing, or they should have done something more with the story just to kind of like flesh it out some more, because it was pretty short. I gotta get to this shit. I gotta talk about this. The character changes. I just don't like it. I just don't. And I know that's more than just a Chaos Reigns problem. That's a whole Mortal Kombat 1 problem. I want people to understand, I really do understand that this is a different story, different characters. Characters are not the same, whatever. Okay, I get it. There's character changes. My thing is, if you're going to change a character, why change them if they're going to have like the same motivations and pretty much be the same character that they already was? Like Cyrax and Sektor. But at least give them like a little personality difference. Noob Saibot is still an egotistical maniac who only cares about himself. I'm really not trying to be biased when I say this. How character was in the old timelines, they was just better. Like, they was literally just written better. Noob Saibot, if you compare Bi Han's story in the old timeline, him being Sub-Zero, him being the champion, then he was working with Shang Tsung and Quan Chi to get the amulet, and then the whole thing with him and Serena leading up to the MK1 tournament, then Scorpion beating him, Quan Chi claiming his soul, turning him to Noob Saibot. There's just more to Bi Han. He was turned evil by Havoc. The end. Even for Cyrax and Sektor, their motivations are completely unchanged, but the way that it was done in the old timeline was just so much better because you had the whole cyber initiative. It was like kind of like somewhat like a protest. Like Sub-Zero, Kuai Liang, Smoke, and Cyrax, they was the one that was just not in favor for the whole cyber initiative and didn't want to do that and like protesting and trying to escape and stuff like that. What made Cyrax's story so unique to me is that he was also one of the ones, it was kind of like Smoke's, but since Smoke's was kind of attached to Sub-Zero, it's just a little different. But he was one of the ones that was just, he came out the rip as a robot, and you would think that he was one of the bad guys, but in his backstory, he's actually good, and he didn't really want to go through this process either.
You were commanded to kill Johnny Cage. You disobeyed.
I eliminated him from the tournament. He didn't need to die.
You have broken your oath.
I used my judgment.
The Cyber Initiative will eliminate insubordination.
We're not machines, Sektor. I chose to serve the Lin Kuei, but I will not surrender my free will.
Cyrax always kind of had the same motivation. I just feel like he was just written a lot better. And then for Sektor's pretty much unchanged too, but I just like how Sektor was again in the old timeline. He was just written a lot better. He still is just like a blind bad guy, but like he has reasons why he wants to keep the cyber initiative and why he thinks it's a good idea. And the old timeline was literally just fleshed out better. And I get it, the old timeline also consists of a lot of games over the span of years, but still Mortal Kombat 1 is like rushing to get to those points. And if you're going to make a new timeline, don't do that. You can't just rush to get to certain points. Like, this is the first game and we already got Noob Saibot. We didn't get Noob Saibot in the first Mortal Kombat. We didn't really know who Noob Saibot actually was until like MK Deception. And he was a character, but nobody knew who he actually was. You're like skipping to get to certain story beats, and it's just, I have no choice but to compare it. You already got a scene of Noob Saibot. You already got a scene been in Mortal Kombat history, and like you're rushing to get there. Bi Han got like some type of relationship with Sektor, and I guess Kuai Liang and Cyrax also used to date.
If Harumi knew what I know.
She is aware of my past with Kuai Liang. Hanzo is ruled by his emotions.
You must teach him control.
If you're going to change something, at least flesh it out, make it better, like do something with it. Most of the character changes are worse than the original counterpart. Like, the only people who got good stories is the people who always had bad stories, like Baraka or Reptile. But like, now they're fleshed out and now everybody else is shit. I really do kind of have like a love-hate MK1 Scorpion, because he really is a cool character. The voice actor is cool, his fights is cool, the way he acts is cool, how much of a leader he is cool. He is a cool character, he really is. But he's just not Scorpion. He just reminds me of Hanzo Hasashi before he was Scorpion. Like, he has all of the same character traits that Scorpion would probably have if he didn't get his soul snatched by Quan Chi. And he got Harumi. Again, let me clarify. Hanzo Hasashi has been trying to get his wife and child and his clan back since the first Mortal Kombat in 1992.
By defeating you, Sub-Zero, I have avenged the death of my family and clan. Now my soul can finally rest.
Shao Kahn's death did nothing to relieve Scorpion's pain. The loss of his kin still weighed heavily upon him.
Harumi!
Scorpion, we can't.
My name is Hanzo Hasashi!
You killed my wife, my son, and then you burrowed your way into my head, misdirected my vengeance, cost me my one chance to have them restored!
I had to restore my family. Over and over, I crafted the sands of time. Yet in every new timeline, my family's tragedy repeated. I was powerless to change it. Leave this place before it is destroyed.
Come take it, like you did my family.
Very well, but please, put up more of a fight than your wife did.
This man is the face of the cover. He is the face of Mortal Kombat. And he's also the face of the logo of NetherRealm Studio. So obviously they know who the GOAT is. So you telling me that you're going to let Kuai Liang take his girl? The girl who Hanzo Hasashi has been trying to get back since the first Mortal Kombat game and has still never even got the chance to ever see her again. But we're gonna let Kuai Liang hit that. And we're gonna let Kuai Liang marry that. And this motherfucker was smiling. That's a note that I put. Kuai Liang was smiling. Scorpion don't smile. There's nothing to smile about. What, bro? Name one time Hanzo Hasashi has smiled. The only time I can think that Scorpion smiled, before he was Scorpion, when he had his family. Ever since then, Scorpion has never smiled. This motherfucker smiling at the wedding and shit. He's not Scorpion, bro. I wish we had like a Noob Saibot transformation instead of the screen just going black. Like, I feel like since everybody already knew that he was going to be Noob Saibot, they spoiled it in the trailers, and everybody knows that Bi Han is connected to Noob Saibot. How would it look him transforming into Noob Saibot? It's not like we're going to get surprised when we see him, because we already seen him and we already know who it is. So it's just like, why not just show us the transformation? I feel like that would have been a cool idea. And this is also a Mortal Kombat 1 problem, but you know, it's also still brought up in Chaos Reigns, so I gotta talk about it. I don't like the fact that everybody knows about timelines. I just don't. That really just kind of irks me a little bit. I don't like that everybody is aware that there's other timelines out there and they're not the only versions of them. Before MK1 came out, it kind of gave me that vibe that like nobody knew and only Liu Kang and Garrus, and I wish they would have kept that. It just makes Liu Kang and Garrus more powerful because they're the only ones of this multiverse timeline knowledge. So it just I like the mystery behind it. So the fact that now everybody knows that they're not the only ones. Now I'm gonna go to my rapid fires. Chameleon talking, I thought that was great. Chameleon got some voice lines talking shit to Sektor. I thought that was cool. Mileena, to be honest, I don't think that she deserves to be queen. I get it, she's the next in line, she's the bigger sister, but it's just Mileena doesn't really give me queen qualities. Kitana just fits the role more. Johnny Cage is cringe. I cannot stand Johnny Cage. He was a lot more funny on MK11.
So, I married Lieutenant Princess over there. Always had a thing for blondes. Ever since Susie DiNardo Junior year. Take it from me, you didn't miss much. That woman over there, she's the real deal.
Oh, I got eyes, brother. As younger you, I saw him. You swear to tap that at the earliest opportunity. What? It's our destiny.
When he said like the whole Game of Thrones reference, it was just corny.
Oh, hell no. We are not doing the Red Wedding.
What?
Game of Thrones. Season 3, Episode 9. You, my friend, are hopeless.
Havoc acting like Jigsaw in the maze, I thought that shit was funny. Him getting them into traps and everybody spectating what they're doing. Havoc crashing out, that shit was funny. when they took the Kami Dogyus and the time crystals and they teleported out there. Bi Han and Kuai Liang and their brother banter, I like that. Like, Bi Han keep telling them, yo, back the fuck up. This is my fight. Like Noob Saba saying, like, yo, if we lose, it's because of you. And then Kuai Liang was just like, yeah, because you have no flaws. I thought that shit actually got a laugh out of me. I thought that was fun. Random NPC just getting jumped in the middle of the alley or some shit. I thought that shit was funny, bro. They just walking by and this dude just getting jumped. No teaser for the next game. I thought that was odd. No teaser at all. It just ended. Barely any smoke. I know Yuri, you probably got to cough up some coins for Yuri, but at the same time, I just thought that since this was more centered around Lin Kuei characters like Scorpion, Cyrax, Sektor, Bi Han, I just figured that Smoke should have been in there. More Harumi screen time. I liked her. This is the first time Harumi has ever been alive and actually had a voice line, because, you know, every time when Harumi's with Hanzo, she's just fucking dead. But it's fine. I do like Harumi. I thought that she was great. I feel like she should have just had more to do a little bit. Lin Kuei bitch slapping Harumi. I'm sorry. I thought that shit was funny, bro. Bitch, this chicken is cold. When Natara showed up, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of like sigh a little bit, because I really did think that she was gonna open her mouth and just say some terrible voice dialogue, but apparently she just got yeeted off the screen, so I'm glad about that.
Serena's right. Because of Quan Chi's magic, my realm's people are no longer poisoned by sunlight. We've finally escaped the shadows.
God damn, your voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
I do like Chaos, Takeda, and Kenshi. I don't like their designs. Their designs is awful. That was the first time we really kind of see them paired up on the screen. The thing is, they're actually father and son, but I didn't get that vibe from them. They just seemed like they was homies. And where's Havoc? Where's Havoc at? I don't know where Havoc is at. I wish they would have kind of explained that. You know, if we wasn't going to get like a end credit scene leading up, teasing the next game, then maybe just see what happened to Havoc, if his timeline got destroyed, or what happened to the dragon. Something they should have did something with that. That's pretty much about it. This was not on my bucket list to drop Mortal Kombat 1 and to just overall be very disappointed with the game, and I don't wish this for the game. I got to call a spade. Like, if something's bad, it's bad. Mortal Kombat 1, at its core, it has a great like gameplay. I feel like gameplay is probably the best thing in this whole entire thing. To me, is the gameplay. Really desperately think that they just need a new vision, a new writers, a new idea. They just need something to freshen up. It's not better than Aftermath, not by a long shot. It's not as long as Aftermath, and I mean, there's less characters. There's only 3 characters here, and there was a lot more in Aftermath. But I really think NetherRealm Studios, they need some new writers, bro. They seriously just need new writers. Something to bring back the old freshness of Mortal Kombat. Let's go back into like the mixed martial arts. Let's focus more on tournaments. Let's focus more on that, instead of this superhero-y multiverse timeline shit. It's just really old at this point. Liu Kang really like fucked this whole timeline up in the first game, bro. This might be one of the worst Mortal Kombat stories, period. Like Mortal Kombat 1 and Chaos Reigns as a whole, I really don't like this, and I think Mortal Kombat needs to reboot again. I really do think that they just need a reboot, and they just need to retcon Mortal Kombat 1 as like a Elseworld story. I will be fine with that. Just make Mortal Kombat 1 and Chaos Reigns, retcon this shit, and just be like Lord Raiden saw this in the vision, but then turns out it was just like many visions that he was getting. And then we just go back to like how things used to be in Mortal Kombat. You know, Scorpion is Scorpion, Sub-Zero is Sub-Zero. You know, we got everybody here. Everybody's back to normal. Even though they will probably get clowned for once again doing a reboot and retconning the story, bro, it's worth it. It's worth it. We can get clowned for however long, as long as we can fix the story. That's cool. I feel like Mortal Kombat needs to go back to its roots. It just needs to go back to what made it so unique and iconic. Yeah, I don't really care for this story, man. I really don't. If I was to rate it, I would probably give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah, this is pretty much my thoughts. this will probably be my last Mortal Kombat 1 video. I don't have any ideas or any plan to make any more videos on Mortal Kombat 1. Of course, I'll still talk about it in other videos, like if I'm playing Call of Duty and some update or some shit happened, I'll talk about it there. But as far as making a video solely dedicated to MK1, this is probably it. Unless MK1 make a crazy update to where I have to talk about it or make a video about it. If there's anything I forgot, please let me know, because I feel like I might go back and watch it again. But this is pretty much, my mind's made up on how I feel about this. But this is something that I always had on my checklist, and I always said that I was going to do, so I just wanted to keep that promise and just do it. So yeah, this is it. Chaos Reigns. It's yeah, I'm so happy. High hopes for this game. I think it's going to be different. They're going on a new engine, new timeline, new story, new way of looking at the characters. I'm happy. We got 4 months. I'm pretty sure gameplay is going to be coming soon. Until then, I'm out.